Hey, I'm back with a new token here. Well, 5-day old token. Just been watching it just to see how the price just is settled down. That's what I usually like to do to see where this thing's going. About $1 million a day average volume here on WOLVERINU, like Wolverine. So it's WOLVERINU.com. It's an ERC20. Pays you 1% reflections. Quite a few big holders in there already. I believe it's around 4,300 holders. Been watching this since it had 11 zeros, 10 zeros 5, 10 zeros 10. It's around 10 zeros 15. It's kind of leveled off. We got that new high area like around 10 zeros 15. So still a good time to pick some up if anybody's interested. My channel's not financial advice, just simply looking at tokens I own. And if I don't own them, I do live buys. Total supply is pretty big, but the circulating supply is a lot less. The burn so far is a huge number. Yeah, it's a big number. It's one back from the total supply. It's hard to look at these numbers and comprehend what they are. It's 27 quadrillion have been burned, so it is a big supply. So it will take a long time or a while to get it down, just because the buybacks is 4%. So we got to get that down. So the more users we have here, the faster it will all happen. Here's the roadmap. Knuckles is pretty much, I think everything's done here on Knuckles. The Surtech audit has started, which is a good sign, so it won't be some BS token. Most of them with audits don't try to, pull BS with the, like Squid just did, Squid Game token or whatever it was called. A bunch of stupid criminals running that, I guess. I'm thinking the partnership with NFT artists could be big, because I'm thinking if this is Wolverine, I think in the future or soon, comic book, what do you call them, artists, or I do actually outside of this inland, I go to the Comic Cons, not in the costume, but for something else that I do. So I'm well aware of like how many artists are there selling their artwork for the actual comic books, and here we are with Wolverine. So this could be pretty interesting in the claws category, like the claws stage of the roadmap, I should say. And then this is pretty neat here, like the third stage down. Marketplace, deployment of a platform library. See, that's kind of neat there, the second one down. Development of WOLVERINU platform library for content creators. That could be interesting. NFT, airdrops, raffle giveaways. I think it will hit 200,000 holders. So I don't think the holders will be a problem, especially if I start making videos of it. I think we can get a lot more people knowing about it at least. Make your own decisions, of course, if you want to buy it or not. Just do your own research. There's a white paper here. Very easy. Lots of people to ask questions to on Telegram. We'll take a look at their Twitter. I think it's pretty good. I mean, if you're buying a token at 10 zeros 15, how can you complain? You're buying a trillion for 15 bucks. It's the gamble that you're going to take to buy enough trillions of it, knock down some zeros, and hit $1 million bucks. You can see with Cat Girl, I caught that 11 zeros 1, 11 zeros 2. So my 12 trillion tokens now, for example, on one that just looked like a cartoon girl, I just happened to research it, and I thought, there's a lot of guy tokens out there. That's why I caught Cat Girl early. Like I found it, researched it, bought enough. I should have bought 100 trillion of it, honestly. It was just another one of those days where I only bought 12 trillion. But I mean, 12 trillion a Cat Girl to compare to this. I bought it for less, yes. But I only spent, it wasn't much. It was like 120 bucks. And it's a BEP 20, 130. And now my 12 trillion a Cat Girl in 3 months, last time I checked, was about 200,000, I believe, and it's been higher than that. It was about 240 or 250 yesterday. 250,000 in less than 3 months from a couple $100 bucks or so. Like, I don't even know what the gain percentage is on that. It's so high, I wouldn't even know. And you can check my first video. I showed it to people before it even took off. Maybe not quite as low as when I got it, but when I showed the video, I was gonna actually buy more of it, and I just never got around to it because I have so many tokens in my portfolio here. I just I got things going on, and then somebody calls me, and then I forget what I'm doing. So getting back to this one though, it just gives you an idea of where these can go. certainly in my mind, a Wolverine comic book type token should have, you know, just as much publicity in the end as a Catgirl token. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, or Catgirl coin. I'm usually right, though. If you look at my videos, put a lot of common sense to this and think what the masses are going to like, not just me. I own comics before, but I'm not the type of person that reads them or anything. I try to get some Spider-Man #1s when I was a kid and stuff like that. So, I don't know, it's looking pretty good here. I mean, real good. I guess I should start retweeting some stuff that I like and trying to promote this a little bit, especially when I buy it. It's only good if we all buy together, we have a better chance because then we have more holders. So if we all buy together, I think we can do better all together at once. And I don't buy in small amounts usually. So a lot of people on my channel now too, they buy in big amounts in the trillions. So we can definitely help these tokens out and help ourselves out. That's the name of the game here. So again, this is WOLVERINU. You don't type in Wolverine in you. It's WOLVERINU Token on Twitter is the handle there. Let's take a look at the Etherscan. Yeah, last time I checked it was around 4,500 tokens a few hours back, or tokens holders a few hours back. Now it's got 4,624. Again, what's interesting is the holder amounts are huge. Like the first page, you're going to have tons of this thing. Tons. I don't even know. Even at 10 zeros 15, that's a lot of money there, because that's not 2 trillion. I mean, that's this could be a circulation. We got to get the tokens down. Like there's so many people on here with over the max trillion that you can have. It's pretty crazy if you think about it. I personally don't even own any token that I have this much of. I've got some that are worth a fortune in the, when I have trillions of them, but this is 990 trillion. So you can see that there's 141 holders over a quadrillion. So I think people have high hopes for this. If you want to be in the top 1,000 holders, which I wouldn't mind to be, of this one too. Yeah, I'm going to have to spend 1,500 or so at 10 zeros 15, 2,000, which I might or I might not. Maybe I'll just spend 5. I'll do a live buy of it, of course, at some point here. I think I'm happy with the price, and it's not going to dip or go up too much just yet until we get the holders up to at least 10,000, 15, and a little bit more publicity behind it. A few more videos online about it. But you can just see that 1,000th holder has 100 trillion. So people aren't just coming in here buying 30 bucks worth. And just looking at the graph, so it kind of went live on CoinMarketCap on the 26th October. We've peaked out a lot higher than where we're at now. Not a lot higher, but if you have that many tokens, it is a significant different amount. Looks like 10 zeros 21. I think Gecko had 10 zeros 23. And that's just a simple review showing WOLVERINU. I like it because I think it's with comic books and NFTs. I don't know. It's not just the token to me. It's a lot of the other stuff. It's just not a token. So anyways, again, my channel's not financial advice. Check out the other videos. I've hit about 90% correct actually now. I can't take really 10% fault on anything because there's not much that I put up that tanked. Not at all. Since I put it up, they've all gone up pretty much. I think 2 haven't, and they're pretty much flat of where I put the video up and where they're at. But I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I can't hit it 100%. It'd be nice to, but coming darn close. So check this out. I'm not saying to buy it or not to buy it. Just check it out. That's the main idea of the channel. And we'll see you in the next video.